Welcome to our educational channel. From this quantitative aptitude test, let us see another topic, this chapter true discount. So this topic is similar like a simple interest concept but small difference in this. So based on that difference and what is this topic, how the questions will come in examination point of view, we'll see one by one. So when you come to this true discount, or some cases we'll use this equitable discount or mathematical discount. These words we can use in the questions. So the sum due is called the amount and the money paid now is called the present worth. And the difference between the amount and present worth is called true discount. So you don't understand like this. Let me give one small example. Suppose a sum say rupees 136. Okay, 136 sum is due 3 years hence. Okay, from 3 years is the due. Now the borrower wants to clear off the debt right now. For example, you want to clear the debt. The question arises, what money should be paid now? So 136 rupees is the sum is due from 3 years. What amount you must pay? So clearly the money which amounts is 136 after 3 years at a standard or agreed rate of interest. So for example, 12% rate of interest. Let's assume. So 12% rate of interest per annum. That means for every year, for every 100 rupees, 12 rupees is the interest, right? So 100 after 3 years. So if 3 years means clearly 12 into 3. So 36 rupees is the interest. That means 136 minus 36 is rupees 100 you must clear the debt. So this is a simple example. For example, 136 rupees is the due for 3 years. So how much is supposed to pay if the rate of interest is 12% means for 3 years 12% rate of interest is 36 should be subtracted from this. Similar like simple interest concept, small difference also show what is inside in this. That's why you can write difference between the amount and the present worth. Now here is called the true discount. The 36 is the true discount and this 100 now which is clear of the debt. So the sum due is called the amount and the money paid now is called the present value or present worth. Present worth or present value you can say. So based on this topic, I'll show few formulas here. You can understand clearly. So observe here once. If the rate of interest is R% per annum and time is T years, then PW is the present worth. Remember, present value or present worth is equals to 100 into amount by 100 plus R into T. This is for the present worth. And TD, true discount, is present worth into rate of interest into time by 100. Or same true discount is equal to amount into R into T by 100 plus R into T. So don't worry about these formulas. Even from the simple interest only, these first three formulas we can make. I'll show that also once. You see here. We know already simple interest I is equals to PTR by 100, right? We know that. And amount is equals to principal plus interest. Okay. And here is principal plus interest is again PTR by 100. Just to take the P common from this both, what will get 1 plus TR by 100, that is A is equal to P into 1 plus TR by 100. Now from this if I want to find out the P value, you simplify this 100 plus TR by 100, do LCM inside A. Using this P is equals to 100 is dividing into A. So 100 into A by and 100 plus TR time into rate of interest. Okay, from this only we got this. Now this is the principal formula if you know the amount and time and rate of interest. Same concept, PW, present worth, is equal to 100 into amount by 100 plus R into T. So same, right? Same concept only. So using this only even you can get true discount is nothing but the interest. Let us see how the second formula. And here is I is equals to amount minus principal, right? In this case, the true discount is amount minus present worth. The principal amount only we are calling as the present worth. A is amount. The interest is nothing but the true discount in this true discount concept. So a minus p value already we got 100a by 100 plus tr, that is I. Yeah, using this we can simplify. If you take the a common, 1 minus 100 by 100 plus t into r. Simplify. So a is equal to, if we simplify this, 1 means 1 by 1, do LCM and cross multiplication, just you'll get a into r into t by same 100 plus r into t, that is equals to I. Amount into, just you can do LCM, 100 plus 100 minus 100 cancel by 100 into tr. Same we got, right? Second one, yeah, true discount is equals to present worth into r into t by 100, or t true discount is equal to amount into r into t by 100 plus r into t. Whatever it is, these three formulas you remember. And simple interest on true discount is simple interest minus true discount. And if you know simple interest and true discount, in case if they will give the question, to find out the sum, this is the formula: si into td by si minus td. And we know already compound interest chapter we discussed, that is amount is equals to, in compound interest, amount is equal to p into 1 plus r by 100 all to the power n. N is the time, right? Based on this, the p is equals to amount by 1 plus r by 100 all to the power n. N is number of times is repeating the interest, so n is the time here. Same this last formula. When the sum is put at the compound interest, then PW is equals to present worth is equal to amount by 1 plus r by 100 all to the power t. So, but let us see how the questions in this examination point of view from this true discount, and this 6 formulas only, just remember. That's it. There's 6 also. Based on this simple interest concept only, we can make this. So even this I value, I is nothing but, just remember, true discount in this case. Right, these 6 formulas if you can remember, let us see how the questions will come in this examination point of view from this true discount. Let us see one by one. Now let us see the questions here. Find the present worth of rupees 9,950 due 3 1/4 years, hence at 7.5% per annum simple interest. Also find the discount. So whenever they are asking the words present worth or true discount, we need to apply these formulas. So here is find the present worth of rupees 9950. So if the amount is given, okay, amount is equals to 9,950, and similarly the rate of interest is 7.5 percentage, and time is mentioned, the due is 3 1/4 years. Time should be in years always. 3 1/4 years. You can convert these into improper fractions. Okay, so 15/2 and time is 13/4, right? Okay, we need to find out the present worth, and we know the formula. So present worth is equals to 100 into amount, just to check the previous, 100 into amount divided by 100 plus r into t, rate of interest into time. Yes, this is the formula we need to remember. Just straight away you can apply the values in this formula, you get the answer, right? And that is 100 into amount. Amount is in this problem is 9,950 divided by 100 plus r into t, or is one is 15/2 and time is 13/4 in years. Yes, we can simplify, that is the present one. And let us simplify this. So don't cancel this 100 because into and this is a plus. Simplify clearly. So 100 into 9,950 divided by, do the LCM here. You can cancel this, anything is possible. 15/2 into 13/4, 8. 15 into 13 and this 100. So by 8, 100 plus. So finally 995/8, that means 8/995. Okay, just I simplified. 2 into 4, 8, 800 into this 195, right? Okay. and do cancellation. Ones are tens. 995 times 1, 10. 100 into 10,000 into 8, 8,000. So rupees 8,000 is the present worth. Also true discount they asked to find out and find the discount. So true discount is nothing but amount minus present worth. Generally in the simple interest formula, interest is equal to amount minus principal, right? It is true discount is amount minus present worth. Amount is 9,950 minus present worth is 8,000. So rupees 1950 is the true discount or the discount value, right? Those the formulas. If you can remember, then the problems will be easy. Here is applied one, and one more is true discount is equal to amount minus present worth. These two applied for this. Let us see a few more problems how the questions will come. Now in this problem, the true discount on a certain sum of money due 3 years hence is rupees 100. Okay, true discount is given here. So true discount is 100 on certain sum. The sum is not given. On certain sum, the money due 3 years. The time is for 3 years hence is 100. And simple interest on the same sum for the same time at the same rate is 120. So indirectly simple interest is given is 100 and true discount is 100. Simple interest is 120 and true discount is 100, not same. Find the sum and the rate percent. So in this question we need to find out the sum and rate percent. First of all, the given data we can check this, and true discount is equals to rupees 100 and simple interest is rupees 120, right? This 2 is given. Already we have the formula, that is sum due. The sum due formula we check, that is simple interest into true discount by same simple interest minus true discount. Always simple interest will be more than discount. So this is the formula. In this we can apply the values to find out the sum due. On what sum? Okay, so that is equals to 120 into 100 by 120 minus 100. Let's calculate this. 120 into 100. So 120 into 100 by 120 minus 100 is 20. If you simplify this, you can get the answer directly. 20 times 1 is 5. 120 into 5 is 600, right? So rupees 600 is the sum due now. So this is nothing but our present worth. So sum due. Just you can sum worth or present worth is this. Now let us take this as the principal amount. Okay, 600. We need to find out the rate percent. So to find out the rate percent in this, so already we know that formula. Which one? The simple interest. So I is equals to PTR by 100, right? This is the interest formula. Using this, you find out the R is equals to 100 into I by 100 into I by P into R. So P into T, because the R value you have to calculate, right? And just to substitute. So 100 into, and this I is interest, that is simple interest, 120 by P value got 600 now, present worth or sum due, and time is hence is 3 years. Yes, calculate, you will get the rate percentage. Simple. 100 times 1, 6, and 6 ones are 6 2s are 12, 20 by 3. 20 by 3 is 6 2 by 3 percentage. So that is the rate percentage, right? R is equal to 6 2 by 3 and the sum due is rupees 600. Just formulas are applying clearly, and this also common formula, you know it. So in this way you can calculate. Let us see any other sums more different. In this question, the true discount on rupees 2,575 due 4 months hence is 75. So the rate percent, find the rate percent of interest, right? Already we know the formula present worth. So present worth is true discount on rupees 2575. So this is the amount. So amount minus true discount. So present worth is amount minus true discount. So as per this question, amount is 2575 or discount is 75, right? 2575 minus 75 is 2500. Okay, this is the present one. Now, so therefore, simple interest on rupees 2500 because the principal amount. Simple interest on rupees 2500 for 4 months. For 4 months is rupees again 75. Yes, interest also same. It's not mentioned. Simple interest also same only it is here. So simple interest on rupees 2500 for 4 months is 75. Hence, then we can find out the rate percentage because already we know the interest is equals to PTR by 100, right? From this, R is equals to 100 into I by P into T. Yes, so we can calculate using this formula. So rate percentage is equals to 100 into I is 75 by present worth principal. This is 2500. Okay, 2500 into time is 4 months. 4 convert into years, 4 by 12. Okay, T is equals to 4 months. But time should be in years. 4 months is 4 by 12 years. If you divide with 12, it will convert into years. 4 by 12. Just you can simplify this. 100 times 1, 25. 25 ones are 25, 3. Right? Now finally 3 divided by 4 by 12 you can take up reciprocal. 12 by 4. Yes, 3 into 12 by 4. Cancel this. 4 3s are. So 3 into 3 is 9. So 9%, right? So finally 9% is the rate of interest. You can calculate this way. So let us see a few more sums. In this problem, the true discount on a bill due 10 months hence at 6% per annum is 26.25. True discount is given. Find the amount of the bill. So for this, simple interest on for 100 rupees for 10 months at 6% per annum. Let us find out the simple interest first. So for every 100. So true discount is mentioned. Let us calculate the simple interest also. And simple interest on rupees 100 you take. For rupees 100 for how many months? Yeah, as per the question, 10 months. So 10 months at 6% per annum rate of interest. Okay, already that is simple interest is PTR by 100, right? Formula. PTR by 100 is a simple interest. Calculate. Principal amount I took for 100. Time is for 10 months. That is years is 10 by 12. Rate of interest is 6 by 100. Yes, you can calculate this. Cancel 100, 6 times 1, 2. 10 by 2 is 5. So rupees 5 is simple interest for every 100. Now amount is equals to P plus interest. So 100 plus 5. So rupees 105. Out of 100 I took the principal, I calculate the amount is 105. Amount is 105. So now we can write the statement like this clearly. Once you can see. Therefore, so true discount is equals to amount minus this principal. True discount is amount minus present worth, just like that. So 105 minus 100, same rupees 5 we got. So if true discount is 5, the sum due is 105. If true discount is equals to 5, the sum due. Okay, sum due is 105 we got up to here, which is 100. Similarly, if true discount is equals to how much? 26.25 as per the question. They're asking the true discount on a bill due 10 months and 6% per annum is 26.25. Find the amount of the bill. Amount you have to calculate. So the true discount is 5, sum due is 105. Then the true discount is 26.25, the sum due. So sum due, let it be x. Then we can calculate this by cross multiplication type. So x into 5. So then x is equals to cross 26.25 is cross multiplication type, right? 5 into x is equal to this 26.25 into 105. Then x is equals to so much 105 into 26.25 divided by 5. 5 cross multiplication, because 5 into x is this. X is equal to 105 into 26.25 by 5. Cancel this. 5 ones are 521. 21 into 26.25. Okay, so that is the final answer. This amount 551.25. Yes, so that is the amount of the bill, 551.25. Just by taking simple interest for out of 100, you can calculate to discount directly. And let us see another sum. Let us see one problem to calculate the time here. So in this problem, the true discount on 1860 due after certain time, so time is not mentioned, at 5% is rupees 60. Okay, true discount is 60 and rate of interest is 5. Amount is 1860. So find the time after which it is due. Find the time. Right, now according to this, we know already present worth is equals to sum due minus true discount. The sum due minus true discount or amount same, that is how much? 1860 minus 60, so 1800. So rupees 1800 is the present worth, right? Okay, this is present worth is rupees 1800. This we got. We need to find out the time. So since true discount in interest on present worth, so rupees 60 is the simple interest. 60 is the simple interest. Same, since true discount in interest on present worth only. So what we can take, rupees 60. Rupees 60 is the simple interest on rupees 1800. The same at 5% per annum. So all we have here. Then we can calculate the time. So already we know the formula. That is a simple interest is equals to PTR by 100. Yeah, from this T is equals to same 100 into simple interest by P into R. Yes. So we can calculate the values in this. So time is equals to 100 into, and that interest is 60 by sum due, the present worth 1800 into the time is okay, rate of interest R is 5. Yes. We can calculate this to find out the time now. Just we can simplify 100 times 1, 18, right? Same, calculate this. 5 ones are 5, 12 and 12 by 8. Again you can simplify this. 12, 18. So 6, 9. Again 3 table. 3 2s are 3 3s are. Finally 2 by 3 years. 2 by 3 years convert into the months. Therefore time is equals to 2 by 3 into, to convert into months, multiply with 12. So 3 ones are 3 4, 8 months. Yes. So time is equals to 8 months, right? So these are the basic questions. You can see what are the problem is given. The formulas is the important here. The formulas I mentioned in the starting, those are very important. Just based on that, from the given data, the basic formulas is this. What are they asking? Using simple interest formulas again. So we can calculate all this one by one like this. Okay, these are the problems and some more topics. And from this quantitative aptitude also, providing the links in description, you can see all those things.